Good morning, good morning. Welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us for our morning session here. 5 things to consider before selling your business. Before we start, I have to ask that you all bear with me today. My name is Tom Zoller. I am not David Noseworthy, who's up on the screen there. David Noseworthy is the head of corporate development at the Friendly Group, and unfortunately is a little bit under the weather today. So I'm stepping in. My name is Tom Zoller. I'm a vice president at Alchemy Capital. Alchemy is a private equity firm that's involved with Friendly. So I'm a board member at Friendly, and happy to kind of step in and do the best that we can here to get through this today. So I'm lucky enough to be joined by Dan Dearden today. Dan is the founder of Just Right Heating and Cooling in Salt Lake City. And Dan, I'll let you introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Dan. I'm here to give you the other side of the story.
That's right. So you've got the pleasure here of getting the two kind of the opposite ends of the spectrum. You've got kind of the finance guy, the finance monkey, as I call myself, and Dan, the owner operator. So why don't we just kind of jump right in here? The first topic that we'll cover is choosing the right exit for you. And so Dan, I guess I'll turn this over to you here first. And when you thought about initially considering selling your business, what were the things that were important to you?
Well, what was kind of weird was I wasn't actually thinking about selling my business, and I'd been approached by many private equity groups wanting me to sell my business, and I had really no desire to sell it. I was kind of happy doing what I was doing, and so I didn't think much about that until my general manager came to me and said, hey, you maybe ought to talk to these guys. These guys seem to be a little bit different. And so, I was 62, I'm 64 now, and I really didn't have an exit strategy or an exit plan whatsoever. I was just hoping that the business would just carry on without me and provide an income for me in the future. And so once the idea finally set in that, oh, hey, look, maybe I can have an exit strategy. That's when I thought, okay, well, these guys seem to be different than the other people that I've looked at briefly, and so let's talk.